how about this? How about you do the video while you on, and I'm gonna talk to you. You keep me on talking so I can make the clip. How about that? Be like, Marlo done made the clip.
Marlo done made the clip. Finally, after all the time, she be getting me on polo while she's filming.
You know, I finally got a chance to get her into the clip. And I ain't even cussing. How about that? How about that, Sherri? I want to make the clip. I want to make the clip in your video. Okay? So, you know, so people know how we be rolling when we be filming. We be talking to each other while we're filming to keep each other company and all that jazz. So, yeah. I mean, I think you've made my videos at least 2-3 times of you just wonka, 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 wonka. Especially that last one you made it. That one was hilarious. I love that one. So, yeah. We can have the well, you know what the difference is, though, is that when you made the clip, like, it was natural. It wasn't like it was planned. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was literally filming and I was listening to you go on and on and on, and it just happened naturally. It happened organically. So, but that's because I be listening to you often. I listen to anybody when I'm filming or whatever. I get a polo and, you know what I'm saying, I check in, especially when I know I ain't talking. But you be talking all the time in your videos. you be talking. I'm talking like you been talking. I'm just saying. Ain't no shade. I'm just saying.
You made the clip, girl. What up, YouTube? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sherri. Thank you so much for being here today. How are you? I hope you're doing well, and I hope everything is wonderful in your world. Today I have for you a video that I have been promising for a very long time, but I am finally getting it done. Yes, I am. And that is revealing to you my bad habit collection. You guys know that I've been doing a series called Rocking Every Palette because I just want to use my collection. I want to use what I worked hard to buy, and I don't want it sitting up in my storage over there just looking pretty, not on my face. Do you heard me? Alright, so I'm going to show you all my Bad Habit palettes today. You guys know that Bad Habit generally dupes well-known and popular palettes, so as I go through these, I will attempt to tell you what they are dupes for. And if I can't remember, I will put it in the annotations. You know about me. You know about me. So if you would like to see my Bad Habit collection, please keep watching. So you guys know that I am a big fan of Bad Habit. I am on a little bit of a conundrum just for the fact that I do understand that I don't endorse people stealing other people's work, but these are not identical. They do move things around. There are some differences, but they are still dupes for well-known popular palettes from higher-end brands. They do have one in here, and I will point that out to you, that is an original. And I don't know what's going on with Bad Habit, you guys. I know that they are selling out of Hush. I don't know if that partnership is ending or if Bad Habit is ending. I hope they're not, because I really do enjoy their formula overall. So I'm going to go through, whenever it's a collection, I will go through and tell you about the collection. There are a few of these that I know are missing, and I have gone through everything. I don't know where they are. So if I come across them, I know there's two in particular in the After series that aren't here, and I don't know where they are. So if I come across them somewhere in the process of doing this video, I will add a clip of them at the end or add a picture of them so that you at least know they're available. And just to point this out, I am rocking every palette with these. That's the reason why I am revealing this collection to you now, because in a few weeks, when I get done rocking every palette, I will have some kind of compilation video showing you all the palettes that I used and the looks that I created with them, so that you can see what these look like on my face. I will also link up there my Bad Habit series playlist, because I do have one for the After series. A lot of these you guys know about me. I am a really good starter. I am not such a good finisher. That's why it makes me happy that I'm still on the Rocking Every Palette train, okay? But I do have some that aren't complete. Maybe I need to finish those. And all that to say, I will link any playlist that has Bad Habit products in it somewhere throughout this video. I am not going to do swatches of every one of these, or this will be an hour-long video and we don't need that. So I am just going to show them to you, point out some of my favorite shades in the palettes, and if I have a particular look that I already have pictures of that I absolutely love, I may include pictures of some of the looks that I created with these palettes if I can find the time to track down those pictures. But I'm going to start with my most recent purchase, and I'm going to go through these very quickly because I did a reveal video with this Mystics Cult collection, and I did do swatches and I did show them, and so I'll link that up there. You can watch that if you're very interested in these. But I love the packaging on these. I love especially the art on the front of the packaging. They're really weighty, but anyways, let's get into it. The first one is the Cult Mystics, and I love these palettes. I think you kind of have to have the collection of them in order to have everything that you would need. But in this one, I for sure absolutely love this blue. It's super gorgeous. I love this white that turns out to be an iridescent pink. This rose color right here is super gorgeous. I particularly love the shimmers and glitters and satins in these palettes. This one has some really good mattes as well. They each have some mattes, but it's not every matte that you would need for a complete look unless you're going really smoky or really basic. The next one is Cult Mayhem, and this one is all shimmers and some very unique colors. I think this is a really pretty rusty color. There's like a lilac based silver, which I think is gorgeous. It reminds me of the sultry silver. And I really love this taupey, this taupey color of misty purple. It's got a really pretty deep blue and a deep teal. Gorgeous. And they are kind of a mix of glitters and satins. So even though they're all shimmers of sort, they're still different finishes. Next is Mythos, and this one has this incredible green, and it's kind of it's got a purple glitter mixed into it. Seriously gorgeous. I love this rosy color, and here is another one of those iridescent whites that looks white, but this one has a green shift to it. It's gorgeous. These two look almost exactly the same, but this one has a green undertone or a green shift. This one has a hot pink shift. And that's what I love so much about these Cult palettes, is that they look just like shimmers, but when you get your fingers or your brushes into them, they all have something super special about them. And that's why I wanted the whole collection, because there are such unique to my collection shades in this series of palettes. Next is Mystere. Oh, I think this one is my favorite because I love this. This is a hot pink shimmer with a gold and peachy undertone. This plum shimmer is absolutely gorgeous. And this is a royal blue, but it has a teal and a purple shift. Gorgeous. And this is a very beautiful olive green. Very, very beautiful. And it has like a black shift, which is really interesting. And finally, Cult Mania, and this one has the most beautiful rose gold shimmer. Absolutely gorgeous. This is a lime green and hot pink duochrome. A beautiful, again, a shimmery white that has, this one has kind of lime green and all different kind of colors in it. It has a really nice, just kind of champagne-y shimmer. Really deep plum matte that's a beautiful color, a very reddy matte that's a beautiful color. But I did want to point out, I told you guys I like the art on all of these, but there is one that I am just in love with the art. It is so cool, and it's the Mystics. I just think that looks like a Victorian model in the back of it. It's gorgeous. And I also love this one. It almost looks like a Greek goddess or something in the background of that. These are gorgeous. So that is the Cult collection. I was so happy to get these on sale and to be able to get the whole collection. They're beautiful. All right, next is the Divine palette. How cool is that packaging? To me, it looks like a fingerprint. And this is a dupe for something that I can't remember. I think it is a Natasha Denona. I will look it up for you. But I just really love the colors. I love these colors for fall. It's got some deep plums, it's got olive green, some bronzes, some peaches. It's just a really pretty fall palette. Next is the Aphrodite, and this is a dupe for the Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette. And it's a very good dupe. I don't have the Huda Rose Gold palette. I don't have anything other than the Desert Dusk and the New Nudes. And so I really was sad that I missed out on this. I had the opportunity to get the Huda Rose Gold and I didn't get it. And then I went to try to get it for a birthday haul and it was sold out. They brought it back out, obviously, but I already had this. And this is a good dupe for it, and so I didn't get the Rose Gold remastered. There is also one called Athena that I don't have because it is a dupe for the Desert Dusk. It's also a very good dupe, but I have the real one. I didn't want to get the dupe for it because I didn't feel like I needed it. Next is a set, and I am almost positive these are dupes for Natasha Denona again. I'm gonna have to look it up for you. I think this one might be Leela. I'll find out for you. I can't remember what these are dupes for, but I'm almost positive it's Natasha Denona. Aren't those gorgeous packages? I have to admit I have not used these for rocking every palette, and I've really hardly used these at all. And this one is just super, I'm not a big fan of yellow. And these are very yellow undertoned and just flat out yellow mustardy colors. And I don't really know what to do with it. This is something that would basically put me outside of my comfort zone and I need to use it. But very warm colors, very beautiful, and I think I could come up with something if I would be a little bit more creative. And as you guys can probably see from my recent videos, I'm trying to get more creative. I'm trying to embrace color a little bit more, even colors that I don't necessarily love. So there's that one. That one is Solstice, if I didn't say the name of it. And then, like I said, I'll do an annotation of what these are dupes for. And then there's Supernova. I got these as a set deal for a really good price. And this one is almost all shimmers, and this one is more of a plummy purple kind of vibe. Very pretty. This might be the dupe for the Leela. I need to just quit saying it if I don't know what it is and just make the annotation. Just make the annotation, Sherry. Just make the annotation. All right, next is Fantasia. This is one of my favorites. How gorgeous is the packaging? It's like a dream world. I love it. And this one has gorgeous colors. This one right here, forget about it, you guys. Beautiful, 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 and gorgeous. And it has all those warm transitions and mid-tone browns that make everything really mesh together well. I really have to do a swatch. I said I wasn't gonna do a swatch, but I can't even remember about this shade. Ooh, ooh, very pretty neon green. This is a gorgeous palette. If you are a colorful makeup lover, you will like this one. Since I swatched it, why not? I'm not gonna start with the swatches, or we will be here until the end of time. But that was one that I just had to. I just couldn't control myself. All right, next is the After series, and I really am disappointed that I don't, actually maybe I do have them here. Maybe I'm just missing one. I think there are 6, and I think I'm only missing one. Where is it? My favorite powder brush is missing. Things are just disappearing. There are makeup gremlins in my beauty area, you guys. I'm serious. Things are disappearing. My favorite powder brush is gone. My little mouthpiece that I use to whiten my teeth, gone. Everything. I'm gonna do that KonMari method with my makeup this summer, I am hoping to run across these things. Okay, I digress. The After series. These are dupes for the Huda Beauty Obsessions palettes. I don't know which one, so I will probably insert a clip here or a slide here that has what these are if I don't know, which I don't know. We already established that. All right, After Charge. This is these are the new ones. These are the two new ones that came after the fact. I'm gonna wait on those. I'm missing one. I don't know where it is. We've already established that. Aftershock. This is for the colorful Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions. These are big. I don't have my I don't have my Mauve Obsessions sitting here. I do own that one. I don't own any of the others. But this is a beautiful, colorful palette. It is so pretty. And I really plan on doing something really outside of my comfort zone with this sometime before I finish rocking every palette with this collection, because this would be a beautiful, colorful look if you were wearing some bright orange or some bright pink, purple shirt. I'm gonna. Beautiful colors, vibrant, pigmented gorgeousness. Next is After Party, and this is the perfect smoky eye palette. Everything that you need for a smoky eye is in After Party, and this makes me think of R. Kelly. I shouldn't even mention R. Kelly because he's in a world of trouble right now, and I don't endorse what he's done, if he's done it, what he has done allegedly, whatever the politically correct way to say that is. But back in the day, Honey Love, that was my jam. Slow Dance, my jam. I went to see R. Kelly. I was a big fan. I still am a fan of his voice. If he did do what they said he did, not a fan of that. After Dark is the next one. And this is another one of those very, very warm, has very mustardy orange colors in it that I have not used that much. But when I use mustardy, orange, peachy colors, I really do like it if I could include plum and a dark brown. I do like peachy colors in that realm, and so I have used this quite a bit. I know what's missing. I'm gonna see if I can find it before this video is over, because it's my favorite one out of this whole collection. So why in the world is it not with this? I don't know. We've established that. I'm talking to myself. These are the two that came after the fact. After Glow. This reminds me of the kind of like it's not a dupe for that, but it reminds me of the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette, those kind of colors. Warm and bronzy and peachy and orangey and mustardy. I think this is a record for how many times I've said mustardy in one video. Pretty sure. And After Charge. This one is all shimmers and they're beautiful colors. It kind of reminds me, it's not a dupe for, but it reminds me of the very whimsical pinky purpley colors in the Norvina by ABH. Super pretty. Have to use glitter glue. If you get this, have to use glitter glue or you will be wearing it everywhere. Everywhere. Do you hear me? Everywhere. I'm gonna find that palette. I found it. I found it. Okay, I found it, and while I was up, I got the Huda Beauty one so I could compare after hours. And this is what it looks like. And I have used this the most, as you can see. But this is the difference between the sizes, just for your own comparison. So, considerably smaller, but let me hold these up since this is the only one of these that I have the actual palette. But, as you can see, very similar, not exact. The placement of the shadows is in a different place, obviously, but very similar. As far as formula is concerned, I don't see where this one is much different. I think they perform really similarly. And I feel that way about all of these. Of course, I don't have the originals of the other ones, so. Okay, Next, this is Artistry and Artistry 2. These are both Mario dupes. ABH Mario palettes. I never even knew they brought a second one out. I missed out on the first one and was disappointed that I didn't get it. I didn't believe that it was limited edition, because you know how that goes. They say limited edition very infrequently. Is that the truth? Well, it was, and they never brought it back, and so I didn't get it. So this is, I love the paint, the gold paint splash business going on there, and this is the dupe for that. And I use this quite a bit. These are my cup of tea kind of colors. This one was part of My Booty Made Me Buy It. If you didn't see that video, I'll link it for you. This is the Artistry 2. I'm not super inspired by this. I wouldn't have ordered it. My booty told me that I needed to have it apparently, but I do really love that blue. And there's a very pretty bronzy brown right here, so I will use it. I just hadn't planned on it. And I'm about to have a mountain crash down. Excuse please. Alright, next is the Light Speed. And I don't know, it's a Kat Von D dupe, but I don't know the name of it. I will make an annotation for you. And this is what it looks like. And I really love this color and this color. Very unique. Very pretty silver color, a very nice, very dark navy shimmer, a nice black, really pretty smoky eye palette with some kind of pop of color. Next is Inferno, another one My Booty Made Me Buy, and this is the dupe for the Naked Heat. It's not the same layout, but it is definitely the same colors. I don't have the original, but I already had the Desert Dusk, and I had so many warm palettes already, I didn't need it. But My Booty made me buy it. Next is, these are the ones that I know are dupes for Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I think I know for which ones. This is the Arabesque, and this is the dupe for the Soft Glam palette. I did a comparison video with this and the actual Soft Glam because I have the Soft Glam, and I actually preferred this one, which was unusual for me because I love ABH and you know that. But I will link that up there for you if you want to see the comparison between the two. Next is Retro Love, and this is a dupe for the Subculture. And I need to do a comparison video because this has a really nice formula. And for those of you who love the color story of the Subculture but don't like the formula, this would be an option for you. And I think the kind of groovy 60s vibe on the packaging is cool. Next is Royals, and this is, I love the packaging of this. I love the packaging of all of these for the most part. This is the dupe for the Modern Renaissance. Also a great dupe for people who don't want to dish out for the original. Very nice formula. And if I haven't said so, and I haven't said so, these are not exact. There are differences. And I could go through and make comparisons of all these, but that's just really not my cup of tea. I just like to show them to you and use them. And finally, the Aura, which is the dupe for the Prism. I just realized I have another one of these that's missing. This is for the Prism, and it's a really good dupe for the Prism. I have that as well. There's one more, which is the Luna, and it is the dupe for the Norvina. I wonder where that is. Alright, so my battery died. How rude. But I found the Luna. So, beautiful packaging. Beautiful packaging. And it is the dupe for the Norvina. And it is a very nice dupe for the Norvina. Another one that my booty made me buy is Dream State. And it is a dupe for the Glitter Palette by Fenty Beauty. I do not know if it's a good dupe or not because I have not used it yet. But like I said, I'm gonna rock every palette, you guys. I have made it through probably a good 2/3 of these and have looks for all of those. So it's gonna be a cool video once I get it finished. But I am keeping my word on rocking every palette, and that's what I will do. And the reason I'm presenting this to you now is because I'm getting close. But I would imagine glitter glue would be essential with this palette. Finally, I'm so excited that I found the two that were missing. Finally is the exclusive to Bad Habit. They actually created this palette, and I was really excited to get it because it's a beautiful palette. It's called Pretty Poison. It's not a dupe for anything. If you can see, it's really cool, kind of like a reptilian kind of design, a reptile skin with different colors. And it is beautiful. It has some really unique shades in it. And like I said, I'm really in the frame of mind that I want to buy only palettes that have colors that are unique to my collection. For a while there, I just bought every new thing. Well, now I look and I research and I watch reviews and I see which ones have shades that are unique. I don't have anything like this. I don't have a color like that. This is a perfect dusty rose color that I hit pan on in other palettes because I use it so often. This is a beautiful true royal purple, and this is a really unique kind of I mean, it's hot pink, but it's got kind of like a salmony undertone. A very beautiful palette. So that concludes my Bad Habit collection. I hope you enjoyed seeing all these. Sorry for the little hiatuses off to the side while I searched for the palette that I could not find, but they have all been located. And it's amazing that I even have it in my mental Rolodex, which ones I have and which ones I don't. But because of the Booty Made Me Buy It situation, I had gone in and kind of researched what I had and what I didn't have, and so I kind of did the research prior to being here. So my question for you is, do you have any Bad Habit palettes? If you do, what are they? Which are your favorites? Which ones are not your favorites? And are you interested in getting more? The reason I'm able to have so many is because they are reasonably priced to begin with, and the Shop Hush app had so many sales coupons where I could get groups. They sold them in bundles where they were discounted. They had sales and all kinds of promotions where you could get these. And then the Booty Made Me Buy It situation, they were half off, and I know they even went on to 60% off. So I know a lot of people have gotten some of these, probably on my doting recommendations of talking about these all the time. But I hope you're looking forward to seeing all the looks that I created with these. I am having a good time diving into all these palettes, and as you can see, there's a few more that I still need to get my brush into. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, bye guys. I'm on the little bit of a, as you guys know, what was I going to say? What was I going to say? I am not going to do swatches of every single one of these. I'm not even going to get, I have to admit, I have not used these yet for rocking every palette, and I have not used these at all, like hardly at all. I'm gonna find that palette. It's gonna make me a crazy person if I don't find that palette. Where are you, Luna? So that is the conclusion. So that concludes my Bad Habit collection. It is excessive. So that concludes my Bad Habit collection. I hope you enjoyed seeing what I have. So the question that I have for you is, do you have bad palettes? Do you have bad palettes? I have lots of them. And because Shop Hush has so many sales